First game of the stream. You know we're gonna have to get it with the Raiders. I don't like Raiders playbook though. Alright, let's get it. It's hard to win with the Raiders, it really is. But this is my team, I'll make it work.
I got fucking torn patella. Just the Navy, bro. Doing all that fucking heavy lifting while we was on the barge. I can't wait to watch everybody see it. I mean, I'm interested to see what the fuck
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Get money, what's good? Get money.
Bro, everything after 20 they flop.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium.
Using my quarterback.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Saints. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd? They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Same release.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Here we go.
Oh, this nigga's using the meta too. Come on, we playing regs. Why are you using?
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Second down, Jacobs once more. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he's taken down here by the Saints. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Here we go.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle. And that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
second down. Jacobs once more. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides
nigga,
of the
you know
ball,
the team is
offense and
better than
defense,
mine.
are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Garoppolo's, and this throw brought in here by Mayer. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line.
Staying dime the whole game
on EA Sports.
Come on, bro. That's how you know this is a mutt player.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On play action, now Garoppolo. That's to Mayer, the tight end. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders drive it right down the field to score on their opening drive. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Let's see if he get another run back.
So all even at 7 now as they
Easy
kick
ass
it
run
away.
back. No, I doubt it.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only
You're gonna
able
have
to
to show
get
me
this
some
to the
real offense.
19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
You didn't even show
Show
me no offense.
Nigga, you're in dime the whole game. Come on now, you're not gonna win like that.
It wasn't even in dime. Good job.
Dime or nickel, nigga, you're in the passing defense.
Wasn't in neither one of those.
Here,
Good
first
job.
and 10
All right,
at their
well, show
own
me something.
19-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this
Why he
is
drop it, though?
incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Carr.
Oh, there we go.
Hit as he releases it,
I'm gonna have to show
and
you
that'll fall
something. Using my
incomplete.
quarterback.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's got Smith here.
Really
22
threw
yards
that.
there, a first down.
Defense is horrible. Why would
Come
I
on
not?
now.
Card out of throw.
Again?
Oh, you about to get picked. He's playing with my user.
He's been a
The
one-man
user is
wrecking crew
garbage.
these last
He's
couple of
playing with my
plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Carr gonna throw.
That's a pick.
Oh, it's intercepted.
What is this nigga doing?
Killer there.
I gave you a free 7 points.
And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
EA gave
This
it
is
to
a
you.
real nice job
Actually.
defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The
This
Raider
nigga's staying in
offense set
dollar.
to get this drive started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory.
Garbage,
First and 10.
dude.
Nathan Shepard
Going
in
into
there
a
to
run
make the tackle.
defense. Make me.
The
Come on
last
now.
run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Garoppolo.
You know the Raiders are 79 overall. Come on now.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
You think that don't make a
Second
difference?
quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball
Bro,
game.
you're talking nonsense right now.
You think it don't make a difference? Is that what you're trying to say?
You're talking nonsense.
Is that
right
what
now.
you're trying to say?
You're talking nonsense, bro.
Wait. Go ahead.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big
There we
horse
go.
charge up the middle.
You got 4
Not too
linemen
fancy
on
there,
there.
was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw going to be taken in by Cole. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And this was a nice example
See,
of
like,
the
man
offensive
covered.
coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Garoppolo changing the play. Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way you can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Come on, man.
Win the game.
I gave you a free pickoff.
And that makes the score 14-7.
That's crazy.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
I'm sending somebody every time.
That's cute.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Come on then.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to
There you
overthink
go.
it in this situation.
I like that.
Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fella.
There you go.
His early struggles continue.
We gotta take this
Here's
back.
another one intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there.
Watch
and they're holding the upper hand.
You better watch him.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
What should I do to this guy now? The penalty come
Las
out in.
Vegas offense.
Oh, bro,
ready
that's
to
the
start
worst
this
defense to
next
come
drive.
out in. Why would you do that?
On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Second down, Jacobs once more. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this
I'm
afternoon.
gonna make you press
So
time out,
from the
dude.
36 now, first and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And space tough to come by there as they'll get
Don't
maybe
ever
a
come out in
yard to
that
the
defense on me.
37.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space.
Why
I
you
think
back-
ultimately he was
This nigga
fortunate to
backing
get
up.
anything out of that run.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I'm pushing it down the field, bro. You're not stopping it.
Situation would have meant that there was
Using all these
incompletion, they
different
would've picked it
defenses,
off.
but
Okay,
not
so they
stopping
gave up
shit.
the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Come on, bro. Come
Stayed
on,
in
bro.
great
Do
communication,
something to
and
stop
as he
me.
dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making
There
a
you
nice
go.
play, even though it was complete.
You ain't gotta say
He's
that.
not going to get there. That
That
won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings
I'm not
up
gonna punt it though.
4th.
And now you going back to that same fucking defense. You sorry, bro.
11.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
Yeah, you
And he'll
sorry.
be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Now you stuck in that defense again.
Jacobs going to try the middle. He'll get this down to the 38.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Yeah, do something. Close the line or something.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 33.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling
Bro,
the
why
defense
are
gets a
you
little bit
still
tired.
in
And
this
that's the last thing they
defense?
need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Niggas in cover for a drop. This ain't Madden. This ain't the last Madden, bro. What this niggas doing?
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
13.
Here's Jacobs. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Dude,
65.
you really believe that?
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
I'm telling you, it don't work.
Jacobs takes it in from a yard out. And the Raiders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape.
You telling me the only score you're going to get is a free run back the whole game? And you want to run it?
Set for their next
the
drive, the
quarter?
New Orleans offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. Dude. They are sputtering right now.
You see Mad Max right there. What are you doing?
I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is going to have the Saints first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Here's Carr to throw.
Dude.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd
What's
time.
What's wrong with this man?
And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 41. Well, time certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. The pass taken in by Mayer. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very
GG's getting money.
But now this game is over.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas.
Okay. Good. It's always good to get a dub with your team. Now I feel like getting a dub with another below 80 overall. I'm not going to do the Cardinals. I'm going to do the Bears. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Because I didn't get a dub with the Bears last time.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the LA Chargers. Kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started.
And we are underway in Southern California.
Velus Jones now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped to the 14.
Panic. How do you pronounce your name, bro? Panic combo? Or is it Yannick? No, it has to be Kanik. No, Kaniak combo. Either way, you about to lose anyway. So it's all good.
They'll start with the option.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Okay, let's see here.
Throwing on third down, Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down
A little bit
conversion.
early, but he caught it.
Well,
He's
a
a
lot of
tight
times when
end.
you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Okay.
Back to throw, Fields.
Ooh,
And they will not
I ain't
get the
gonna lie, that
connection
should have
there.
been a
It's
pick.
incomplete. That's already the third
Yeah,
time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
I did not pick this play. Anyways, let's get it.
To throw is Fields. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a
Oh,
fourth
it's
down?
Caniac combo. Oh, dumbass.
Well, here we go on 4th down. Fields.
You got me, you got me.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you,
But
but
most
right
of the games
there,
I'm winning.
it paid off. So they throw
I
the
don't
pick
need to
6.
score
They'll get
first,
another
so it's
shot at it
okay.
now as this one's in the air. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines running for it very well. You're not hearing every word say, hey, you'll get it next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
All right, I need to get some yards, man.
Now it's Fields. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago.
You give me some
45
yards,
yards. So the big play moves him
Yeah,
all the way
back that
across
shit up,
midfield
bro.
to the
Back
40
that shit
now
up.
for 1st and 10. Here's Fields. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. How
That
about
nigga
a
don't know what to do
39-yard
now.
pickup? They'll take it. Now, that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a third to him, whoever does that, Go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
Now you want to close the D-line.
Herbert looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Khalil Herbert punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
You're going to have to show me something on the offense.
Santos able to tack on the extra point.
I know you hear me. I see your headphones. You're going to have to show me something. I gave your ass a free pick. Show me something on the offense.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, Ram.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely.
First down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little
like
bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Like a real
so
Chargers
quickly
fan.
all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Once more, here's Eckler. These two teams all tied after 1. Running on first down, Eckler. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
It's going to be a long game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now he's scared to pass it.
Here's Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Allen. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, when you're facing a receiver like this, you always come into a game thinking, we've got to put our best corner on it. We've got to find a way to get him off his route.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to two on my next
not
score.
working too well on this opening drive.
It's
already
like
2 catches for him, and this one,
the whole
good for a
entire
first
time.
down.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Donald Parham from 13 yards out. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Here's Fields now on second down. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Oh, but he's going to run it every play. That's going to be annoying.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Rolling to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. 23 yards to pick up there.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions or one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. This is caught. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Eckler will score. Touchdown, Chargers. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play, but so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Fields throwing again. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4.
God damn you, Justin Fields.
They snap it to Fields.
Yeah, Justin Fields
And for the
fucking sucks,
third
bro.
time here in this
He ain't
half, it's
playing nowhere near
intercepted.
his receiver.
And the Chargers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Eddie Jackson with a tackle. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the
So
break.
hard to get a dub with the Bears. These niggas suck.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Out of the end zone, here comes Hightower. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with Eckler. Now he's loose down the left sideline. How about this? Austin Eckler. Touchdown, LA! Austin Eckler, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now Fields. They're firing a deep ball for Kmet. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
On fourth down, Fields. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. To the air again, Fields. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
They need to react to the ball.
And to the 40-yard
All right,
line, that's where the returns.
I'll be joining another game, so we can rematch. I can't use the Bears no more. These niggas suck. They're worse than the Raiders. Now, use the Ravens.
Jamal, Marie's waiting at the door. She's on.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens and themselves. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Dances by him, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. That's complete, left side to Bateman. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson.
first on the road here in Baltimore. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
That's into the hands of Prochet. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. Another run here with Dobbins.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. They go play action now. Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. To throw again is Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Throwing is Jackson. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Jackson will throw again. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. James Prochet from 8 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and throw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting him and by him going up and getting it.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Play action. Now Jackson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So instead of trailing into the lockers, they grab the lead with the clock reading all zeros before intermission.
I would love to go into the locker room with them because right now they're riding a nice wave, aren't they? They're feeling good about themselves. But I know the coach is going to be talking to them about calming down, taking it easy. We've got a whole 2nd half, but use the way we finished the 1st one to start the 2nd.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the 1st half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the 1st half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Jackson now. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force the incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That one complete to Crochet. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson options out left, and holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got him. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. From the gun, it's Jackson. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Calling a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
To throw is Jackson.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a two-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. He's got his man. It's Andrews. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring out the 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they're going to speed things up here.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
They go play action with Jackson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Justin Matabike
in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Well, Parker, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got it once again.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Now Jackson.
Connecting with Andrews. Finding room at midfield.
And finally brought down at the 43.
Forget about matriculating the ball down the field at this point of the game. They needed a big chunk, and they got one. And now, you're 1 completion away from giving your kicker a chance to win the game.
Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman.
Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. Tucker's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Here's 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. Into the hands of Beckham. And he would get out of bounds here to stop the clock as he's all the way up to midfield.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. This to potentially send us to overtime. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And we've got free football, 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. So it's the Ravens who won the toss. They'll get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Beckham. On the move past the 40, inside the 20. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free.
Touchdown! Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews.
As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans screaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, David.
I kind of figured that was coming.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On third down, Jackson. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Ravens, and it was just too much Lamar Jackson. He really played well.
Yeah, you had to like what you saw. He was on point the whole game. Wound up going over 300 yards with 3 touchdown passes. That will definitely